I know that you've been struggling in your love life, and I know it hurts when you see all these other guys out there seeming to get all the girls while you're sitting at home alone, feeling like a failure. But here's the painful truth. The reason why you're not getting the girl is because of one specific thing that I am going to tell you about today. And I'm going to tell you this, even though I know it's going to upset you, but you need to hear this if you ever want to get the girl. Now, I don't normally do videos like this, but the material that I am about to give you is so important and so painfully obvious that most guys miss it completely. So let me just cut to the chase. Jung left you a message about male desire. It's what every guy needs to hear, but no one ever tells them. This will be painful to hear, but hearing this is the only way for you to make real, lasting change in your love life. Are you ready? Here we go. Now, 1, women are programmed to ignore a man's appearance. I know that's not what you want to hear, especially if you've spent tons of money on your appearance, but it's the truth. Most women out there have been conditioned by society to not judge a man by his appearance, and they really believe that looks don't matter. This is because women's parents and society as a whole have told them their entire lives that looks don't matter. Now, this isn't entirely true, because any woman would be lying if she said that she didn't care what a man looked like. But the truth is that a woman's standards for a man's appearance are much lower than you think. For example, how many times have you seen a good-looking woman with an average-looking boyfriend? It happens all the time. And the reason that this happens is because women are not nearly as visual as men are. A woman may say that she doesn't care about a man's appearance, but if she's constantly looking at his social circle, his status and his resources, what she's really doing is trying to figure out how he'll treat her in the future. Number 2, there are 3 things that a woman really wants from a man. Now, before I can tell you what these 3 things are, I need you to understand something. A woman can never admit these 3 things to you because if she did, she would lose her feminine power over you. And she is always going to try to make you believe that these 3 things are really important to her. So what are these 3 things? Well, no. 1 is attention. Every woman loves to be paid attention to, and she really wants a man who can give her that attention. The second thing is protection. Every woman really wants a man who can protect her and make her feel safe. And the third thing is provision. Every woman really wants a man who can provide for her and take care of her. Now, notice that none of these 3 things have anything to do with a man's appearance. No, 3. A woman will never love you if you don't trigger her emotions. Now, you might be thinking to yourself right now that you already do this. You buy her flowers, you take her to nice restaurants, you compliment her. But trust me when I say that you're missing the point. A woman doesn't care about how much money you spend on her. What she really cares about is how you make her feel. How many times have you heard a woman say that she didn't want a relationship with a guy because he was too boring? When a woman says that a man is boring, what she really means is that he didn't make her feel anything when she was around him. The most successful guys in the world are the ones who know how to tap into a woman's emotions and make her feel things when she asks with them. Now, I'm not talking about making her feel bad or manipulating her. What I'm talking about is making her laugh, making her feel loved, making her feel cherished, making her feel cared for, making her feel excited. If you can do this, then you can make her feel emotions that she's never felt before. And once she feels these emotions with you, she never want to leave you. No. 4. A woman will never love you unless you're chasing her. I know that this goes against everything that you've been taught, but it's the absolute truth. Women don't want a man who's just available all the time. They want a man who's hard to get. They want a man who they have to work for. And the reason for this is very simple. Chasing a woman makes her feel special. Chasing a woman makes her feel desired. And above all else, a woman wants to feel desired by a man. The moment that you stop chasing a woman, what you're really saying to her is that she's no longer special. She's no longer desired, and she's definitely no longer worth your time. Now, don't misunderstand it. I am not telling you to play games with a woman or to string her along or to make her work hard for your affection. What I am telling you is to respect her time. Chase her affection. Let her work hard to earn your affection back. And you'll see how quickly things change. No. 5. A woman will never love you unless you can make her believe in love. Now, this one is super powerful, but you must use it with caution. Women are not as romantic as men are. In fact, most women have given up on the idea of romance. The reason for this is because they've been hurt in the past or they've seen other women get hurt in relationships. So if you're a man who can make a woman believe in love again, then you'll have her wrapped around your finger. You see, a woman wants to feel like a little girl sometimes. She wants to feel loved and cared for and cherished. And if you can make her feel this way, then you can make her fall in love with you. Now, I know that this sounds kind of crazy, but it's the absolute truth. Women are emotional beings, and they'll often fall in love with a man who can make them feel loved. So those are 5 of the most powerful Jungian messages about male desire. Now, I know that you're probably feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now, and that's okay. Just take your time and digest this information. You see, this stuff isn't really talked about in the mainstream, but it's incredibly important if you ever want to succeed with women. Now, I could keep going, but I don't want to overload you. Just take what you've learned here today and put it into practice. And if you do, you'll see results immediately. Now, if you're still hungry for more, I suggest you check out this video next. It's one of my best videos on this channel, and it is titled 7 Rules That Women Use to Control Men. I'll see you guys soon.